Hi everyone, welcome to this new video. Today I'm going to show you how I use AI patterns, so simply patterns that I make with AI and how I use it for my packaging design. Here you can see some patterns I used. So this was simply coconut with vanilla flowers and some leaves. I did the same thing here, some coconuts, some palm leaves, some vanilla flowers. Here I played with the flower to make it to let it go in front of the packaging's name. So here we can see some stuff I made with AI pattern. I made all of those ice creams. Well, actually not this one. This one was made manually. I drew all the lines. But here the gelato junkie and the gelatis were all made using AI patterns. So here you can see some of the patterns I made with Midjourney. So I went for an ice cream texture. I'm gonna show you in Midjourney some auto patterns I just made before the video. Like you can go for a really colorful look and make those PlayStation controller or Xbox controllers patterns for video games. Also, when you ask for a pattern in Midjourney, we'll see in a minute how to do that. In most cases, you will get a drawing. So to avoid a drawing, and if you want something realistic, like I did here, well, I asked for futuristic flowers, so they aren't that realistic. You should start your prompt with photo off or picture off and add in realistic for an example. Here I want even a step further and use ray tracing. Another thing that makes a major difference in your patterns will be saying the word pattern instead of not saying it. If I say here that I'm not looking for a pattern, the dash dash tie will do the job. However, if I ask for a pattern and add symmetry or symmetrical in the prompt, you will get results with way more organized elements. Here you can see they all kind of look into the same direction, whereas here on those outer patterns, the bees are going a little bit everywhere and they are not spaced evenly. This tends to disappear when asking for symmetry. So how do you set this up? Well, first thing is you're going to need a Midjourney free subscription or paid subscription. Then you should go into your settings by typing dash slash settings. And here you can choose which model you're using. Every model works with dash dash style, but the v4. Like if you go to the documentation, you can see that it doesn't work with the Niji mode, with the raw mode. It only works with 1, 2, 3, test P, 5, 5.1, and 5.2. And here they show some examples like how to prompt. So the process is to write your prompt first and then add the parameter at the end. You can find all this information in the user guide. I will put a link in the description if you want to know more about it. And that's exactly what I did for these results. So I went for B pattern, symmetry, dash dash style, dash dash 5.2. By the way, if I type in dash slash imagine and ask for the same stuff, I can also change the aspect ratio by going AR 14 by 10, for example, if I want stuff to be in a landscape mode. However, keeping the square ratio, so the default ratio we have here, does make it better. You will get better results. Like, so here we can see how things change. So yeah, because I said B pattern and symmetry, it kept things really organized. Well, the AI is still improving, and you can see that all the bees don't have the same faces. In the B pattern I have here, you can see that one of the little dots here is yellow. That's not really an issue because we can change it anyway in Photoshop. But I just want to show you that there are currently a lot of imperfections. However, this is already a great start. So now we are going to see how to use such pattern, because for the moment you can do anything with it. So first of all, right click and then download your image. I've already done that. And then let's go into any photo editor. So I use Adobe Photoshop, but you can use Affinity, Corel. So now let's open a new file. The pictures I just downloaded. So I will go to the first one, which is this pattern. When you pattern, is in place, you can hit Ctrl A to select all, then go to edit and use as a pattern, or you can simply use a selection tool and draw around it if you're not familiar with Photoshops. By the way, the maximum size for a pattern will be 2000 by 2000. If your image is bigger than that, then you should scale it down. Let's go into edit and then go to use as a pattern. Name it, like I'm gonna go with bees and press OK. Deselects and yeah, and now we can make a pattern layer. Choose our new pattern, so those are the bees, right? And now I can play with the angle, so I can like turn it around as I want, but I can also play with the size, so I can make it smaller or bigger, and you can see that this pattern is seamless. There aren't any conflicting areas. Everything is really smooth. So yeah, Midjourney definitely did a very good job at making those. You can also with this little panel open, just click and drag the pattern and set it how you want. So we are going to use this image with honeypots. So right now I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but I only want this part here, so I'm gonna use the magic wand tool. And I'm not being too precise here because I just want to show things up, but if you wanted to be very precise, you should actually go around with the pen tool and draw the shapes. So I'm gonna convert this into some objects, and then I'm gonna use the pattern I just made. So I don't even need the pattern from here. I'm just gonna open a new pattern image like layer like that, and I'm gonna clip it. You can like go to make a clipping mask or use Alt while clicking between the two layers, and this will put it here. And of course I need to change the blending mode here slightly so it does look a little more realistic. You can also bring back some highlights from beneath by using blend if mode, and you can bring back some shadows by using the blend if also, right? And this will make light difference. Here it is a little too harsh. Of course I should have distorted and placed it accurately, but here you can see how you can simply bring something onto your packagings. So yeah, that's how I will use it. I will probably take my time to refine it and make sure that when I double click here I can drag this accurately so I don't cut out too much of the bees, because I don't want them to be like, yeah, cut off. And this could actually be okay, and of course then yeah, you will write the name of your honey on top of this, and yeah, that will be fun. So this is how to make and use AI patterns. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time.